Hello and welcome. This is the second part where I want to build a game. For today, thing I want to do today. So write it in here. Today tasks. Set up GIT. It's a version control. And for my game, some kind of enemy and fighting ability. Okay. I am absolutely not prepared. So let's look up Git first. There is a platform called github.com, but for this I need to create an account. To create an account, I need an email address. So create Google email. So I want to create an email just for that, which I don't, not my real one. Let's look what I need the name. Probably just my YouTube name. Let's look if he takes it. Loop and no reply. Apply so password. Do you see it? No. What do we need? 8 letters. Everything. Does it remember my password so I don't have to? Let me think for a second. Ctrl+C for 5. I need letters, numbers, points. This is everything. You cannot set this on stream. Do I need to do it? He wants to have one. This I won't get a email address on stream. What else? Create email. Code phone number. Be able to do this? This is too old. And skip phone number? Skip. I press continue, nothing happens. If I give anything. Don't think it's possible. Seem to be a ton of options. Let's just jump around to the next working. Is available. See what happens. To have is required. It letters, numbers, symbols. Okay. Don't want to give this. See if it really works. Wants to have some address. Let's see. Some age. How old is my YouTube account? Can I see this? Yes. March 10. Is this old enough? Yes. Or no? Probably not. Like 2000. See what happens. I want without. So is it so hard? One more try with something else. This doesn't work. Skip the Git setup. Don't consider this channel a business. Otherwise, let me no reply. Password. Not secure enough. Still not. Oh, I forgot what I typed in. Okay. Yes, not available. Really? Is it too long or something? Does it say it? It's available. Might be the links. Or just I'm not allowed to write this in there. Okay, this visible on stream is very bad, so can I hope I don't have any viewers and have to delete it. But it should not have the greatest value. Save. Does he add to Tanuta? Was it this? Okay. Now we have an email. I don't need this. Now I want a GitHub account. I have this email. It also wants a password. Can't see it. One moment. Password is strong. Username. Loop. The name only contain. Okay, I'm not allowed to. Does he full updates? No. Please tell them that you are human. Click start puzzle to continue. Fix the spiral galaxy. Create account. The code you almost done. I get launch code. Just me for now. No. Just in GitHub. We public private repositories, even CI/CD. 500 megabytes should be enough. And continue for free. Create repository name. How did I? Game dev. Yeah. Can be public. Me file. I will do create repository. Well done. Now I need Git. I don't think it is installed here. Did it? I have Git. Perfect. And means what do I do? HTTPS, SSH. I hope Visual Studio will remember for me. I don't know if I can clone into here. Do I have one above cd point? Does it? No, it's only the address. Does he give complete? Quick setup. Doesn't say, okay, but would be just git clone. Git clone. Currently not sure if I have to be in the game dev folder or not. Destination path game dev already exists and is not an empty directory. Okay, this is what I feared, but just let's go in the folders. Did I have a game dev here? Yes, okay. I can rename for a second. Did he do it? No. Name to rename. Did work? I don't know if he is confused or not. Now I clone my repository. I've cloned an repository, yes. This is exactly what I did. How do I see hidden files? There should be something in here. Hidden files, yes, perfect. Now we just copy everything over. Now it's back here again. Now I can delete the dev2. And now I should realize I have a Git in here, I mean. Oh no, plain text is plain text. Maybe I need to restart. Yes, no, the source control realized something, but I need a git ignore. Git ignore. What was it? I don't want node modules. Was it this? Really not sure. No, I need to look up. Git ignore. Git ignore file. Just one example. Did need this, but this maybe? Yes, okay. You see now it's only 9 things and the node modules comes in over package JSON. We don't need it, and we don't need the build. The build is also part of equation. Now I'm at 7. Git ignore. We want to commit game ideas. Yes. Package log und package JSON, readme. Ist unser index HTML. Did I lose it? Oh no, we want the index HTML, but probably it's not part of the build. Let's move it here. Oh, this would be this. Index. No, we did. Let's try out if it still works. We had the index here. Oh, it's here. No, it doesn't work. Fail to load resource. I did it wrong. Was it before? Just script, so it's built script this way. Back reload, yes, okay. Work, first commit. First. Let's call it first commit. Index is not in. Committed. Make sure you. Yes. Where do I do it? Git config -- global. Yeah. Config global. User email. Guess. The name. Paste user email. Where is my email? And what did you say? Username. Copy, paste. Space seems like there's no problem. Can I now? Didn't commit. No, he committed. Now let's push. Yes, allow. Authorized Visual Studio Code. Open. No, I'm the only one working, so there's no fetch needed. Did the push work? I don't see any problems. Ignore, let me look my email. I probably won't need for a while. Email. Here is my GitHub game dev. Yes, it's in. Okay. Now I have version control. Game ideas, setup Git, done. Now let's continue with some game. I wait, download, I install. I need also develop TS. So this I want in here. px tsc -v. Oh, mine. Did I lose connection? Who has said something strange? Well, don't care. Development. This is for starting. Perfect. Can throw this away. We have a watcher. We have growing script file. Have to begin thinking about splitting it up into multiple. I want to start now on data. I think I start with it. And let's create. Well, let's call it data. Remember, here's a player. And take this thing, we throw it in here. Now did we have more player stuff? Only data. Let's make game TS. Let's throw away the data word. Use format. Now didn't want to remove the T. We have removed some. Do I want to refactor this now? I don't quite like it. But let's keep it. Now we are still. Let's don't use JavaScript modules now, but this means we have to import more stuff in here. game and player. Does he? Yes, it is in the build order. If I reload, still working. Should have worked the change. We can look if he. Yes, he loads the new files. Everything looks good. And we are down to not much. Then let's make. I wanted controllers. This here should be. Let's nice call. Leave it at that. New file. Key. This is. Let's just begin like this. Key controller. Now take everything key press related out here. This is key down and key up. Throw it in here. Also take this out. Not again. It's data, but start dirty. Throw it in here. Wipe down 200 lines. Is there more key related? This thing. This is this data. Let's move this out from here. We make function create default data, and we return this thing, and this returns okay, but we need back to script HTML canvas element, and we need rendering context. Can just call it C and CTX. Now we need to add the controller. And still everything should work. Perfect. Now everything is on 80 lines of code in here. Player tick, tone player direction. Is player related. Let's move it to the player, although it's more like a controller, but I start dirty. I could also move the paint player over to the player. Oops. Don't want to here. I'm down to 40 lines. It all paint background. I try a wheelie mode once more. Okay. Now my goal was to have an enemy. So we want to have more enemies than one, which means we will. Oh, one moment. Yes, okay. Player enemy. Enemies. It's an array from enemies. From enemy. It currently doesn't know what an enemy is. Let's throw it in here for the moment. Can I keep them empty? I think it's this way. Yes, okay. Of course, need position, X and Y. Also need a size. Also need a color. Let's make them black. Now we see they basically need the same things as a player. And this is string. Okay, let's give them the same thing. Move, speed, number. Can just copy from here. If it's the same, should I? Okay, let's do it. But player is no longer the right word. So we name it to. This is character. They become characters. I have to rename this file. And it's also int character. This is based on key presses, so this is actually only for the player. Paint character tick. Character. Oh, there's an error here, but this is problem. 33. Paint character. Cannot find. Can find it. Did I not save something? I didn't save the character. Okay. Or confused. Still displays this error. I have to change it here. Let's see if I have some. My error is in all paint character. Should have the character and player. Did not build the moment. Character named, but here is still paint player. I go to character, here it's called character, but it's saved. What is currently the problem? I throw it out. Is the watcher not working? Okay, looks like it. It works. The watcher was stuck. My game has enemies. They're empty. Let's give one starting that. Create one here. Zack, zack. On a different position. Let's make him smaller and different color. And he is slower when he wants to move. Oh, I don't paint the enemies. Character. Paint characters. Let's make an S behind it. Of course, this does not work. Let's make the plural. Oops. Let's. Now we want to have a character as a parameter and then we can all this stuff. Game data is not here. Character Y, character size should work. Then store a traditional for loop. Kleiner game point. Enemies. Links. in character tx and game data enemies enemies I, and at the end I have to paint the player. Okay, could work. Let's look. Wrong icon. Now I have enemy. No, I need characters, need HP. HP a number. And give them HP. Enemies, let's give them 10. And give the player, well, let's take 100 as a starting value. Let's give them a, no, not here. We need the damage value, how much damage they do. Damage 5. It's damage 10. No. What next? Somehow I want to do attack damage. There's now a lot of ways to do it. Let's think. Both player and character should be able to attack. Can let them do it automatically for the start. And can do it every tick, which would be quite often. I think we need far more values, variables for the character. I can either shoot or I can melee attack. Maybe for fun, let's say make them shoot something. Let's go to character, give them a function. Let's call it shoot. And for now we need the enemies bed. Let's call it projectiles. Need to know data type for it. It's has some things of character. There's projectile. It needs a position, a size, a color, a move speed, a move direction. It is moving. Unsure. It doesn't have SP, but it does damage. Let's start with this. And it's also, there can be many flying. Let's start with it. We only need projectiles. They are empty at start. Now we go back to character, shoot. We need a character that shoots. And that we need let's create new file, projectiles. I want function create projectile. So return so the x a number where it spawns, y number size. I can use the default size, default color, default movement speed, move direction. The rest can be default. Number x, y, move direction, take numbers 2, color. Could be player colored, so let's take let's take white for now. Move speed, make them faster than the player. They are moving, they do damage is relevant. Damage number type. Now my character can shoot. I need create projectile. This needs values. Tell me the character point x, character point y, move direction. It takes the character's move direction. Damage, and it's based on the character's damage. We could. Oh, this spawns basically inside the player. Increase. And no, let's do it later. It spawns inside the player if it shoots or the character. Now let's function tick character. Need a character in here. character will shoot every tick for now. Tick character now as a game script make characters tick. Paint all painted characters. Character tick. We change it to this is character related. It should be in character. But tick character should now do the move. And okay, this is only for player at the moment. Let's rename it. Only the player can determine the move direction. But then it would be wrong in here. In characters. And let's make tick characters as plural. We should get game data in here. No, let's change it later. It's the same setup, but this time we want to tick the characters and they don't need the paint. Move player tick. This is only for the player. It would be here. The other characters currently cannot move. Tick characters. Then I can also make only the player shoot for the start. Tick character. No, I missed did something wrong. Both shoot. The tick is now on here. Okay, but now disable shooting for enemies. Move character is no longer in here. And tick characters. First change the game set and then paint it and do it every 16 milliseconds. The tick. We currently are not painting projectiles, which we have to change. Paint projectiles. Take paint character. Good definition here. Take this as space. Paint projectile. Projectile, not a character. And I think it has a color, it has YX size. So now I can paint one projectile. Now I want to do the thing for a list. Oops. I want to loop over that list. Let's steal my for loop. Projectile. Projectiles. Projectiles. And projectile. Now the projectile should be able to be painted. No, I should make them move. Moving is this part. Lot of code duplication, but do it for now. Move projectile tick. Let's take a projectile code. Let's get the projectile. No, I don't know. It's forgotten. Don't need to get this. Have when you move, when the projectile is moving, do the same calculations. Now we move one projectile. Let's do it again for all. We need a for loop. I don't need the paint. Projectile tick. Tile. Plural. Is the game responsible for now? No, the script is doing it. Paint tick characters. Okay, tick projectiles would be the correct function. Tick projectiles. And here we are. All these. Now I have this and I can throw it here. Make them move. See what happens. I have a new file. Don't have in here. And it's here. Not working. Let's look into what's in here. We do the tick projectiles. We do the paint all. Let's make a breakpoint. And can I get the game data? Projectiles. We don't have a single projectile. Okay. They are not created. Tick characters. Character. Tick character. The character should shoot. The shoot creates a projectile but does not add it. Game data. Punkt. One moment. How did I call it? Game data. Point. Projectiles. Punkt. Push. It's a projectile, and now it's added to the game. Reload, no. We are shooting projectiles a lot. So we can only move in 8 directions, it only shoots in these. And there's no collision detection. Good, now make a collision detection. Function detect hit. For a single projectile. Okay, I would think I want to start a small refactor. Want the game data parameter of everything. Game data. No, yes, this is what I saw. The projectiles are not quite. I want projectiles. Area of projectiles. This is put in here. And then take this, get an element out of it. And same for this. Get the projectiles. Done this. Throw them in. Don't want the game data used in here. Game data in here. This now wants game data point projectiles. Tick in the pane, the same thing. Good. Now for detect hit, something between projectile and player. So need characters, character array. If need to calculate distance. If okay, we have for every let e character iterator character length iterator plus plus to start on 0. Then we have our characters. Oops. Let's look. Xdiff equals x minus projectile point x. Let need absolute. Don't think. Y minus projectile point y. Let distance equals mass point square root from xdiff times xdiff plus xdiff times diff. Is correct, I hope. Now I have the distance between 2 points, and if distance smaller, projectile size plus character point size, then we have a hit. Then character say point HP minus equals projectile point damage and if the HP is smaller 0, we remove him. We don't have the game in here. So we change a bit up. I need game. Don't need these to be just game. This is a small. Let's take these back. Let okay, no, it's enemies, of course, and projectiles. Characters push. Let's add players. Oh, he will just kill himself because the bullets burn in him. Okay, so let's remove him first then. Let's increase the loop by 1 dimension. Now need loop over characters. We need projectile iterator. game data, projectiles length, let projectile game data. Oops, did I press? Projectiles checked iterator. Now I have to think when a character is dead, I have to remove him. But because I'm iterating through it from low to high, removing will create bugs. Let's change the order around. This projectile I don't need, but I realize that projectiles never disappear. Well, problem for later. Does it still work? Oh, it's slowing down, yes. The amount of projectile existing in this world is slowly increasing. It's so breakpoint in here. Game data, point projectiles, point length, yeah, could see it. 21,000. Let's finish this first. I want to remove the character if he's dead. And for this I need to remove it, but then I thought I need to change the direction I iterate through characters, yes. So it starts at the end. It goes until 0 and it counts backwards. Now I can remove it. Game data, point enemies. Well, this also becomes a problem if I push the player in here. So let's let this player out. I need to... Was is it slice? I think splice is the correct one. Delete count, start number. So we need to delete at the char iterator. I want to delete one. Number of elements to remove. Removes elements from array and if necessary inserts new element in place. Turning the deleted elements. Okay, I am not interested in the deleted one, so it alters this area, which is exactly what I want. Let's think. No, I don't call this function anywhere. Also not. I don't want it in here, but I have no place for it currently. I throw it in here. Detect projectile to character hit. So in game data, and I do it every tick after I moved everything, and I throw in the game data. Good work. Now let's remove the breakpoint, reload, and it died. But no new enemies are spawning. And projectiles are flying forever. Let's go to projectile. Let's then disappear. If I move a projectile. If projectile. Moment. I cannot. Okay. I have to think. Want to remove the projectile, but I need the game for it. Game is still globally accessible. Well, it's easier this way. Then just remove it. Something for later to think about. If projectile point x smaller 0 or projectile dot y smaller 0 or projectile point x then let's make it bad and just copy them out. It's 500 bits and projectile point y bigger than 300 at height. Terrible code for now. Then game data point projectiles. Okay, and also I have the problem that this counts positive, and again removing supplies creates skips. I also don't know my own position, which means it's better to do it in here. Yeah, I do know my position. E1. And I have to change it around. Start at the end. Move to 0. Count backwards. Can we move? Let's try go near the end. Let's break. And let's cook into projectiles only 4. Yes, seems to work. Now I want to spawn enemies. Enemy. Okay, function create enemy. Turn. Here. Dummy enemy. What is this way? Now I need X number, number. Oh. Here's a mistake. Oh, I can create enemies in a position, they don't move. Have some base values. And now we need to spawn an enemy. That we make game data point enemies punct push, and for that we create enemy at let x hash mask point random times you have a 400 widths. More and more I need to. Okay, I think I should throw them in now. Zack, zack. Game. Let's make. Can I get them from the canvas element? Most likely. Let's try. Game data point C point. No. It's canvas element called. Is there a height? There's a height. But this is a width. And this is it. Now let's just the game has not the game code. Each tick I spawn enemy. I tick the characters. Let's see what happens. Nope. I have to reload. Okay. Yes. Now let's make a kill counter, and I have something which I could call a game. Yeah, kill counter is a number, and it's called, remember the start time is also a number. Kill counter. Oh, I can create enemy. Oh, I can actually start empty currently. Or won't I one? Let's start with one. 200, 100. Let's give him kill counter starts of 0 and stop, don't. A1 start time is performance now. I'm currently unsure if this was the time. I think it was. Let's throw it in here. It is a time. Now so in here function paint kill counter. I need the paint object function say tx.fill text. What does it need? The text, a position as a max is interesting. X, I can start the left and at the top ist Textteil oder so. Let's see what happens. I can just okay, let's plus game data point kill counter. This is remove breakpoint. Got something. Paint the kill counter. Let's change this currently. Give it in. Paint all. Oh, let's do it this way. And game data.ctx. I paint the kill counter. 0. Okay, now I don't count it up. I did the killing here. Game data point kill counter plus plus. 1, 2, 3, yes. I want HTML canvas font style. ZX font, this was it. Okay. Let's go to the paint. Set a font style. Don't know, 18 maybe. Okay. Now let's do some kind of high score game. Kills per 1 minute or so. Which means is character game. We have kill counter start time. Game max time, end time, game length, sounds wrong. Let's call it max time for now. Is a number. Let's throw in here max time. Let's call 60 seconds. So now this will be performance now is based on milliseconds, I think. Just try again. No, it's yes, it's milliseconds. Look how quite the performance for there's a good strategy to clean up. This is max time now. Back here, gain kill counter function gained time left. Okay. You have again white timer is start time plus it's time left equals start time plus game data point max time minus performance now and okay. And I need game ended game end no is finished. Ended. Let's call it ended. Oh, I'm wrong in this position. And here, that ended is false. Not a semicolon. Time left. I need do I want seconds? Seconds is the most understandable, so 1000, and I want mass punct round. Mass punct round, or let's do mass punct round. Does round need just a number? It is rounding time left. Okay, it needs a different position. I have text size 18, so I need to make 40 out here. I think the timer, no, of course, don't paint it. And time, yes. And it feels too long for trying out. Game, max time, 10 seconds. Oh, 10 seconds to kill a lot. Oh, the game doesn't end. Negative time, yes. Perfect. When I tick throw just in here if this is smaller than null, then is game data point ended equals true, and if ended like, let's see, ticking happens. Spawn enemy. Okay. I don't want to. I want to stop the game, and for this I just need this ticking to stop. And this also only needs to happen if I am ticking. So now the game should stop after 10 seconds. No, it doesn't. Okay, no. No, if it's not ended, then do all this stuff. So let's try. This timer is based on. Okay, but it stops in the correct moment. Now we have high score. We need a high score. High score is number, array of numbers. It starts empty. If the game ends, is should be sorted. Let's go point push. It's not high score. Game data point kill counter. Game data point high score. Game data high score point. Did it have sort? It has a sort. Do I need to put something in, or is it smart enough to sort? And if game data point high score stores just score point length the two, then I want to remove one. The point high score point is pop. Pop is this end or end? Remove the last element. Okay. If it's ended, I want to paint a high score. Hit some keys, I don't know. Let's just paint high score mode. White. We can take this for let E. Kleiner Score Game Data Point I Score Punkt links plus plus start scores. The position, start with 0, but 0 is the first position. And game data point high score point. No, it's an array. So the position, you want it to be more in the middle. Might work. In the middle, 20 plus times I. I can also increase this. No, maybe fusing. This starts with 40. And we paint the high score board here. If the game ended. Now, of course, we can only do one high score. We need to restart the game. No. I'm painting a high score. With the game is ended. But it's painted over by the background. Which means to change the bordering. Now the high score gets painted last and should be part of paint all. And we can paint only this if the game is not ended, so we don't see negative times. Yes, I think I should move it a bit more. Like 150, let's make 60, 150, 60. Would be better, but let's do this. Now I need a restart button. First function game. Oh no, restart. I'm in the game class. Don't have a class. Game restart. Let's call it this. Let's make game data point enemies. It's empty. To make it fair, I need to start empty both times. I reset most things, but not all. Let's do it one by one. Projectiles. Okay. And if I know the player should be back to old position. Keep pressed. Let's keep it. Kill counter, max time. do I have to reset? High score not on the end. Okay. 3 still, and then I have everything. Kill counter equals 0. Start time is before it's now. Data point ended equals false. For document. This should be a game restart, and we want to restart. Case A and break. Could work. Press A and restart it. It's a bug. I don't 60, it starts with 80. Let's for higher speed. The max time. Let's do 1 second. It scores. Okay. Was sorts wrong order. Oh. I have it in here, the sorting. Can I? Ascending. I'm not sure. JavaScript sort numbers. Descending. Do I want? Just look. Okay, I have to put in a function. Currently not sure. I want on the 0 position the greatest number. That must be descending, I think. Oh, it's just 50-50 chance. Throw this in. I think 2 seconds felt 2. 1 second felt 2. Let's make 2. Game. 16 we start with 18 is no. Let's do 11. It's not even on. Correct. 19. Yes. Okay. Looking good. Oh, back to next 30 seconds. Let's I score max size. Oh no. This is a high score. We have the scores and max size. Length is length is maybe the better word. 10. No. Where? Yep. I have changed it up. Max length 10. Have to get out and no, it's I have destroyed it somehow. I think I sometimes accidentally press the middle mouse button when scrolling. This is fixed. This needs to scores. Or can all be improved, but scores, high scores, scores. Okay, this point is wrong. And game.high scores. Yeah. Max length. Seconds. Still too long for testing. It should work. But make it 10 seconds or 5 seconds, 5 seconds. One. 7. 60. 66. Oh, strategy. 92. New record. 70. 83. 81. Okay, when it's get longer, it's strange, but works. Now the 60 was the lowest, should drop out. 69. Yes, okay. Looks good. Let's me think. I want to paint one more hint. We have scores here. Let's do 140. We start with key. Have to escape. No. Start with key scores. It's 220 to separate it a bit. I think this would be called a game. Let's stop here for today. Let's first of all check everything in. Let's look. I have in the README my install steps, install integrated development environment. I I use Visual Studio Code, install Node.js. This is only for Linux systems. This is already in my package.json, so it's basically npm install only. And I have no git install git. We have repository. Do I have still the command I used? Clone, copy, clone repo, sys. Then the browser node, and this is not Linux dependent, so not. Let's make it install stuff. Then we get the project. Make npm install. To learn how to make markdown correct. npm install is the next step. Just this and npm. This in Windows, it might be different. Clone repo, npm install, and I need the in browser call the site. Okay, this is dependent on your file path, but for me it's you place with your path. Thinks it works. Let's look into our game ideas. Call it game tasks. Some kind of enemy and fighting ability. I have done it. Next time I need to think what I do next. It's everything added. So look what we have done. Done the tasks. Might change this later to a module setup so we don't have one file with 1,000 imports. We have updated the README a bit. We have splitted everything up in files. Changed quite a bit. We have new files added, key controller, character, game projectiles. Looking good enough. Working high score game. And now push. Now I might want to. Oh, this is this basically. Code found on. Yep. It's this. Update read me push. Okay, let's send. Let's look again what our game can do. We constantly shoot from this point, which we control and can move in 8 directions. We have 10 seconds, 5 seconds to kill as many enemies as many black dots as possible and get the score at the end. 80 kills, new bests. Now we can try to beat it. Okay. Good enough for today. Next time we think out how we can improve or what can we add, or maybe we can paint sprites to make it look better. Maybe the enemies can move, whatever. I decided on the fly, and that's for today. Thanks for watching and goodbye.